Upcoming on this messy Q&A.
Hey, so it is the Kubata YouTube channel. If you're new, I'm Jordan, and in today's video, we are gonna be doing a Q&A. I just want to point this out real quick, because it's like something I need to like work better on. The inconsistency is very, very noticeable, and I really want to work on it because I love doing YouTube videos. I always have, but I started freshman year last year in August, and that was the year that I really wanted to focus on. It was a very important year. I wanted to lock in on assignments. I wanted to like study hard, and you know, doing YouTube, filming and editing, especially editing, it's not easy to do while trying to do freshman year. I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, but I would say I'm a smart person. I took all honors classes. I had all A's ending the semester. Trying to maintain that with videos and also doing theater in March, April. I'll explain that more later. It wasn't easy, but you know what? The consistency is coming back, and I want to mention, go check out BANUSSY, my last video. So much fun to film and so much fun to edit. Huge success. It's my second most viewed video now. We gonna get straight into this video because I don't want to talk any further. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, and turn those notifications on. Go follow all my socials. They'll be on the screen and in the description. Well, I haven't said that in a while. We get into the video though. There you go. Alright, so I do want to mention for this Q&A, so one of them I recently did a Google form. It was like actual Q&A. I have it on my computer. So it was, I just put my story for like maybe 3-4 days, put any questions, concerns, dilemmas, anything you had, and I definitely got some responses. I went on a Google form, and I found another Google form that I did about a year ago at the end of May, and I was like, oh my gosh, these would be, I see pretty good ones, so let's include this in here, because there's like a lot, like it's a total like 40-50 questions. So I'm just gonna be doing some I see on each one. We're not doing all of them because that'd be too long, so we're just gonna do some of them I see. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. So let's see the first one. So I'm gonna go off the recent one. So let's see the first one I see. So first one I see is, are you all about the love and peace? Yes, I'm all about the love and peace. Who wouldn't be? Who wouldn't be? Okay, so okay, I'm gonna do this one. So I see Kimmy is awesome. True or false? So that's definitely most false. I actually think you're a mess. I just think you're entirely a mess. You're big. You're just a mess. I don't know even why you just commented on this. I don't know why you're putting false information on my forums. No, I'm just playing. I love you, Kimmy. One of my really good friends. Love you. I guess you're cool or whatever. You need to stay over there. Oh, okay. So I see another one. This will be the last one I do on this one for now, and then we're gonna move on to the next one. It says, if you are talking about plans in a group chat, it's rude to selectively invite people. Ooh. No, okay, I'll be honest with you. I know who typed this, but I ain't gonna say it because that's messy. But I agree. I think with that, I feel like everyone who's in a group chat for a reason should be invited. I don't think that certain people like should just be invited because they're your favorites or you're closer with them. No, because there's a reason. You're in a group chat because it's a whole group. So I think you should be invited to like a hangout or like an occasion, you know? I definitely agree with that though. In a situation, if I was in a group chat and I wasn't invited to something and it sounded really fun to do, like I would like love to go and I wasn't invited while I'm in the group chats and like certain people were picked, like I would not like that either. But now we're gonna move on to the other form. Okay, so I wasn't going to add this in, but I'm gonna do it for the plot. Okay, so this one's like, I'm gonna give my opinion on this, that abortion should be illegal. What I think, okay, I'm not a woman, you could tell. But, listen, I think that a woman should be able to have the choice they want to. I think that people who get, yeah, raped, we'll say that. I think the women who get raped or harassed or anything sort of like that, assaulted, I don't think they should be forced to give birth. I don't really believe that. I think if I think maybe adoption, they could give birth but then sell it for adoption. But some people don't want to do birth, so if they don't, I don't know. That's not my choice, and I'm sorry if you find me a certain way. I think in the most way, I think I am pro-choice. I think that women should be able to have health care. I think that they should be able to pick and choose what they want to do with their own bodies. I don't think that they should be assaulted and be forced to keep it. Sorry, I don't believe in that. Alright, I really like this question. Question. It says, advice for incoming freshmen. I really love this question. I love giving advice. It's my favorite thing in the world. So, I'm going to be a sophomore now if I haven't mentioned it. And I think the main thing with freshman year, and I'm going to give advice to both, if you're regular or in honors, because honors is more in AP too. I wasn't in AP, but I can still give advice because I know how it is. I had people who were in AP classes, but for regular kids, I think it's kind of the same with honors. Just really try your best. Don't slack off in your freshman year. I think that you should just try. I think you shouldn't just goof off because it's a very serious year. It is a very serious year. I don't think it's the last serious thing. And some people say it's not serious, but it is. You want to have a good GPA. You want to have a good impression in school because more colleges, and freshman year isn't really what colleges look for the most, but you still want to have a good impression because colleges do still look at your freshman year. They do. But with honors, and AP, let me tell you for AP classes. I've had a friend, or you guys know her, Brianna. She was in an AP class, and she says don't take it. Because it's not easy. You have a lot of notes to do. You have a unit exam, and you also have a final, and it's a lot. And I could tell. Study. As long as you can. Study, practice, whatever. Make sure you stay on top of your work. Don't slack off, because slacking off will lead you behind. And honestly, this is advice for any grade, but with freshman year specifically, just stay on top of things. Okay, so I see one. Okay, I switched on the other form, the one from last year. So I see. Okay, so it says, we should do a mukbang together. Everyone just want to do mukbangs with me. Anyways, so it says, unpopular opinion, don't talk to other people's mans, because that's weird. Yes, that is. It is. Very much is. I don't think that people should be talking, especially friends, best friends, should not be talking to people's, mans. And exes, different. I can't speak on that, because that's girls' code. I know that. That's not I'm not going to speak on that, but if you're in a relationship, do not talk to as your friend, do not talk to your friend who's in a relationship, because you're being a homewrecker. That's what that is. And I think homewreckers are more for marriage and stuff, but I'm still gonna say it for that. Do not, because that's just messy. You're doing too much, trying to cause drama. No, that's too much. Don't do that, because what's the point of doing all that when you can find there's 8 billion people in the world, 8 billion, and you can find any other one, but you pick your friend's man. Make that make sense. Let's not do that. We don't know. Okay, so from Yasmin, that's a picture of her. Okay, it says, why are you such a big fatty? Y'all, I'm skinny, I'm petite, I'm cute, I'm all the above. I don't want to hear nothing like that because I'm super skinny, super skinny. Waist is like this. Come on now. Let's move on because I'm skinny. Put me in your video, Kyle. So Kyle will be in another video soon. I'm gonna talk to him. We're gonna plan something, and yeah. Okay, so my last one on here, it says, why don't you know how to dance? Because you don't know how to dance. I know exactly who you is. shoe. Bah, 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 bah. Cause like that is just like it's shady, bro. I'm sorry. Okay, so that's like an inside joke I have with like friends because during theater someone said that about me, that I can't dance. So yeah. Okay, so this is on the older form. It says, y'all, like, let me see it. Okay, so it says, I hate people who listen to Ariana Grande. I hope you don't really mean that because, y'all, I don't know if y'all know. I don't play about my Ariana Grande. I don't. That is like my favorite artist. I love her so much. Been a fan for 10 years. Like, don't we don't do the talking bad about her. We don't do that. So 10 years, my 10th year, and I will stand on ground for Ariana Grande. And I can admit as a fan, she has done stuff that I don't agree with. That like no, that's she's controversial. No shade, like she is. I'm always a fan. I'm gonna always stick up for her. If like I find that she isn't in the wrong, I'm gonna stick up for her. I love her so much. I love her new song, Hate That I Made You Love Me. Literally, I know the whole lyrics to the song. Like, I love her so much. Like, that, some people really just don't understand. Like, that is my favorite artist. I've never been this scared before. A feeling that just can't ignore. I've been falling with no safety net. Yeah. Oh yeah, it must be something that you said. Hey, yeah, yeah. I feel like my heart is stuck up, bumper to bumper, traffic. Hate that I made you love me. Okay, so this is on a recent form. It says, what stuff and plays / musicals do you do for high school and how does it work? I really love this question because I've been dying to talk about my musical for freshman year. Let me just announce it. My freshman musical was, or freshman spring musical was Little Shop of Horrors. I'm grateful. What's another word? Energetic and fun. I cannot tell you, that was like one of the best, like performing it one of the best nights of my life. It was so much fun. I loved doing it. I loved working with the people. Some of the people. Sorry. Anyways, I loved working on it. It was so much fun. I missed it a lot, and it lasted February to April. So I mean, 2 months and a half. So like it was a pretty big thing. Like the rehearsals were at the beginning of February. The opening night was the 23rd of April. So like over 2 months, and I just like couldn't describe it. It was so much fun. I like have just wanted to talk about it on here, and I'm gonna definitely show some clips and pictures. Hear the sun ring in the air.
Mister, when you from Skid Row, ain't no such thing.
I played Crystal, or I should say Crystal, because that was my name. I was one of the 3 urchins. I was the highest. Okay, I swear I joke around this all the time. Like I was the soprano for Little Shop. But, yo, I'm not gonna lie. I swear I'm not trying to brag. I have a wide range. Like people don't really know. Like unless you're close to me, I have a pretty wide range. So I could sing soprano notes. I really could. I was one of the 3 urchins. It was me and my castmates Leah and Sophia. It's 3 characters. Chiffon, or sorry, let me do it in order. Crystal, Ronette, and Chiffon. Little summary. It's this main character. He works in a shop. Mushnik's flower shop. Yeah. Mushnik is the father. Or the adopted father, I think. And it's basically this Venus flytrap that Seymour is feeding, and he becomes popular for it. And each time they feed it, it gets bigger. And the reason why it gets bigger is because, like, what it needs is human blood. And each time it gets bigger, each time you give it human blood, so it gets bigger, 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 and eventually it gets too big where it takes over the world. And that's why the slogan is called "Don't Feed the Plant," because then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. I do want to talk about how does it work a little bit. Also, more just advice kind of to answer this question. So how does I feel like advice, definitely prepare, because when you're doing something like this, especially as an urchin, I feel like the urchins were the hardest workers, but we had to do singing, like notes, dancing. We were in most of the songs, like lyrics, like we were in so much songs. I think what you mainly have to do is just stay on top of it. You have to practice, you have to rehearse, you have to make sure you have all your notes. Like, and with me, this is shade to me. Like, I could have practiced more. I didn't practice enough. So that's just my advice if you ever want to be in a musical, or if you're a freshman, or sorry, if you're an upcoming freshman, definitely if you want to be in a musical, prepare. Practice, please, because it will pay off. Because then, like, if next year if you want to be a main role, they'll look at you and they'll maybe consider you. I just realized that Brianna put "you're fat" on the new one, and then on this old one, she says "you're big." Brianna, let me tell you something. You know, I'm tired of you. Just kidding, I love you. We are done with this Q&A. It took me over an hour to film this. Yes. Anyways, it was so much fun doing this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was very calm, I guess. It was just fun doing it and being in bed doing it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and check out BANUSSY if you haven't. It will be down in the description. Check it out, and also on my channel. Literally, it's the video before this. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you all so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.